Hello, welcome back to another episode of Modded Kerbal Space Program, where I am crashing repeatedly into the surface of the mod. What are you doing, Bobby?
I am trying to find a suitable place for a possible base, I guess,
A
on the
base
mud.
which we have none of the parts to make.
No, but we can start. We can again. NASA already has picked out has like a dozen landing sites on Mars. They just haven't put forth a Mars site yet. So we're doing the preliminary work here to inspire the Kerbal masses. So it doesn't look like there appears to be a spot where you will find like most of the resources in general here. So like here is the highest concentration of uranite, and there is no water near there except kind of like here.
I think we probably want to focus on anything that we would need for... I don't know... I don't know how like the life support and stuff works and whether you need to mine resources for that.
I'm 70% certain you do.
Well, see, I'm not sure you do, because that whole mod worked before mining resources was a thing. So
Yeah, but no, they had their own resources.
Right, but they didn't have any way to mine said resources.
I'm pretty certain that they did. They had one of those modules like extracted stuff from the ground, I thought.
I didn't think so, but I could be wrong.
So, like, around here, so what crater is this? This is... let's see. Okay, is that the dual crater there? I don't know. Okay, so there's the... Let me look at my reference map here of the MUN here. So this is the... there is your far side crater. So Dan is landing in that crack right there.
Kind of,
or attempting to.
Yeah.
All right, so there's your far side crater. There is a up here at this what is this? Is this the polar crater? Is that what they call it? Yeah, the polar crater. There's a ton of uranium at the polar crater there. Probably not much of anything there. There's carbonite, which I don't know what that does.
It's nothing. I think the scanner's actually showing stuff for mods we don't have installed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's probably something to do with the some of these mods support other mods, kind of a thing.
Yeah. Okay, so actually the polar crater, there is at the north end of the polar crater there is a decent there is trace of water. There is uranite. I mean, it's not all in the same place. There's substrate, there's regular ore, there's minerals, there's metallic ore, and there's carbonite. So, actually, and we can bump up the cutoff here. So we can bump the cutoff to like 40% and see how good or bad some of this stuff is. You're not going to find any water. Yeah, water it's in the 20s, I guess. Yeah, so like right here at the probably like the center of the polar equator is where you're going to want to set up stuff. Yeah, because that is at the polar right there, you've got plenty of uranium to power your base. And then, I would imagine you'd have to spread out, but so my vote, when we ever get there, is to start researching the polar crater, but and to kind of like start sending more additional probes to get more finer detail out there. Maybe a rover-like object. Who knows? We'll see. But that is what I'm going to have in the back of my mind there. But until then, next we must explore the mysteries of Minmus. So Minmus doesn't rotate that much, does it? Let me pull this up on the wiki. Let me pull...
Rented Minmus, I think, rotates more than the MUN does.
So here is the MUN. Orbital, where is what is the orbital velocity? I want its rotational like day or its rotational speed. Sidereal orbital period, is that what that means? Standard gravity, blah 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 blah, scientific blah 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 blah, density, surface gravity, escape velocity.
Oh, game, I don't really want to do this again.
Let's click on Minus here.
If I can get this rotated so I'm pointing uphill, I may be able to take back off.
What is its side?
All right, let's just... CVA, maybe we can push it.
Synchronous orbit, sphere of influence, blah, blah, blah. Its orbital period is 1,000,000 seconds, whereas the MUN was what? I don't remember. I've already forgotten. Where am I? That's on Kerb. That's Kerbin. Oh, anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna shit or get off the pot here and actually build a rocket. So since we're building a lander, I'm going to use the inline cockpit here, and I would love to attach a mobile processing lab to it, but that's probably going.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I think we all can agree that that is not going to happen.
Unless you mysteriously have like 3,000 science or something.
Yeah. Actually, I did get. Don't say. I did get some science. I forgot. I now have like because I got that 40 science from pulling the data from the MUN. So I have 138 science now, which still won't get me anything in the next year. And I really would love precision propulsion, but we'll get over that. You see that train that somebody made out of space shuttle parts?
Yeah, I did see that. I think on Twitter.
I saw it on Reddit. That was pretty cool.
Okay, let's see if I can take back off without exploding. Can we do it? Maybe I should extend these things.
Alright, so I'm not going to get any science this time. I'm not going to get any additional technologies. So as I said previously in this episode, time to shit or get off a pot of some sort.
Let's subtract these.
So here's my inline cockpit. Under utility, we are going to grab the, here is a utility bay.
Okay, I guess we're loading that quick save. Goddamn. This is a hard landing, man. This canyon is
the north-south canyon.
It's not forgiving.
So what we're going to do is we're going to build this nice and symmetrical here, and then I'm going to put not the hitchhiker container. Oh, it's going to be under. We're going to put a materials bay on each side here, so I can try to get 2 material bays here. What is my, well, so we got that going right there, and we're going to open this material bay first, and hit the science button. Science! What is the the multispectral scanner is... That's the thing we don't have on the MUN probe, right? Detect radiation across several infrared. This gives.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it gives the. It can also detect anomalies such as structures on the ground. Okay, yeah, that's that one. We won't do an antenna just yet. No, we won't. Yeah, well, yeah, let's.
Yeah, let's do it here. Okay. We can do this.
So,
Maybe.
of course you can. So,
possibly.
All right. Yep. There we go. I love putting things in the service bay. There we go. There's 2 mystery goo, and on the other service bay, we will also put 2 mystery goo because, you know, I plan on, I guess, there we go, biome hopping. There we go. And then we will switch it up and do thermometers. There we go. Flat up and down thermometers. Scroll up to the top here and do
Okay, let's hold retrograde. Throttle up until we get...
There we go. It took me 1,000 rotations to get it the right way. God, I feel like I should be doing more, should be putting more science stuff in here, but I guess just mystery goo and thermometers is all we really can do.
Hold. Okay. This is not where I want to be. It's almost where I want to be.
That's right. I need to save this portion of the spacecraft here. I'm just going to call this sure. Just going to call this the 42X. Just give them crappy names here. And we will save that, exit, and then we'll have to load this up in the vehicle or in the aircraft assembly building so we can get things orientated correctly. So I can get my landing legs orientated correctly. So let's load up this guy. No,
Oh, what oh, fuck.
You will if you roofie right.
God damn it. Oh, engine exploded. Of course the engine exploded. Why would the engine have not exploded? This canyon, man.
Go ahead, explode.
Why am I fucking around with this canyon? Seems like a bad idea.
I'm a little concerned about this craft. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit concerned about this craft re-entering the atmosphere, but, you know. So let's... Where were they?
I was going to say, just attach a lander can with a heat shield and transfer everything into that.
True, yeah.
But you are building one of your weird sideways landers.
Yes, you know, lands up and down like, you know, real craft do.
Wait, what?
Well, you know, it lands vertically like real stuff.
I thought you were building one of your sideways landers.
Yes, I am technically building a sideways lander.
Right.
You know, because it's... let's... We will...
Okay. Here is where we will start slowing down.
How did I touch
But we're going to give us more altitude as we do it.
There we go.
Okay. We can do this. Maybe. Hopefully.
I'm going to put... Actually, you know what? We're landing on Minmus. No, that's a big RCS. No, that's a small one. Let's get a...
Hold retrograde.
It's better to have more RCS fuel than needed. So engines. Oh, you know what? I bet I don't have that RCS engine unlocked. But we can still slow ourselves down with RCS to land on Minmus.
I mean, remember, you're going to want to land and take off and land and take off and land and take off.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah, so our RCS almost is preferred for this.
It isn't, though, because you have no way of knowing how much delta V you actually have, so you don't know. Like, it doesn't calculate delta V for RCS. So you don't actually have any idea how much RCS you're going to need to make it work.
I see your point. Oh yeah, those are powered by...
Okay, I'm giving up on the canyon. I can't do it. Okay, what we're going to do instead is we're going to point north, and we're going to give us more altitude. And then we're going to go for the northwest crater.
Here's my center of gravity.
That should probably do. Yeah, that'll probably work. Find our retrograde. And then we will fast forward a little bit here.
I am going to take... I am going to take Dan up on his thought, though, because I am concerned about this thing re-entering. So I am going to take up Dan on his idea here and attaching a lander can to this kind of quasi-monstrosity here that I got going here. So let's attach. I'm going to need a decoupler. Attach decoupler to there. And then I will need a heat shield. No, heat shield under aerodynamics for some reason. I don't.
Yep. Alright, our impact biome here is the polar crater. Not exactly where I thought we were going to be going, but it's fine.
I can't tell if the heat shield is... There we go.
All
And
right.
hopefully my Kerbal won't have any trouble getting into that. So, okay, so we got this monstrosity here of, yeah, so we have this monstrosity here, and that's pretty much what I will call it, is a monstrosity. Okay, so...
Slow down faster, please. Slow down faster, please. Like a lot faster.
Let's slap...
Like way faster.
Oh, that does throw off my center of
Oh,
gravity.
it wasn't enough. God damn it. Oh, man. This has been like 3 episodes. I'm pulling a U. That's what's happening here.
Let's...
It's been like 3 episodes of me crashing into the mun.
Well, the first step is acceptance or something like that.
Okay, so let's burn this way. Get some altitude. There's Midlands.
That is... You know... That actually offsets the center of gravity of the lander can pretty well. That was quasi-intelligent, Rob. Now, so let's put the Terrier on there, and that gives me 577 delta V, which, that's not a lot of delta V. This is the problem with attaching 2 science juniors and 2 material bays onto these things.
Yep.
It's really long, really fast.
That's why when I did my trip, I only managed to get 1 science junior and 1 mystery goo worth. Which is why I will have to go back at some point and get the rest.
Alright, so we got that there. Let's toss an LV909. That's, again, that barely doubles the delta V. And has a... Well, let's change the body to Minmus here. That does have a crazy thrust-to-weight ratio, though. So that'll get me moving. Don't have to worry about not pushing on that. So then, not the do I not have? No, I have that engine unlocked. I used it in my other. Right, there it is, the spark. So let's slap a spark on here, and
okay. Interestingly enough, I was trying for the Midlands, and I'm apparently coming down over the canyon again. But this time I'm coming from a much higher altitude and almost straight down.
The Spark gives me less delta V than the Poodle does, or than the Terrier does.
The Spark is the tiny one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Give me less.
I don't think it's ISP is.
Let's see here. 85 versus
is as good.
Or yeah, 345 versus 300. Yeah. So okay, it's not. So yeah, I'm quasi happy with that. Not thrilled, but that's kind of what happened. So we're just going to go ahead and save this, exit, and go back to the vehicle assembly building.
Okay, I'm going to waste a bunch of delta V here. Slowing myself down as much as possible.
Yeah, so 1,000 delta V is enough to get me off of Ninmis. right? Yeah, 1,000 delta V should be enough to get me back into orbit, right?
Right,
Back
but
out, or
you're
in.
trying to biome hop, right?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to biohop. I'm biohopping with RCS against your wishes.
Well, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I just don't
Uh,
personally like RCS landers, so
oh wait, I don't want to lock suspension.
RCS landers are one of those things that I don't really understand the point of them because the RCS engines aren't as efficient as the liquid fuel engines.
I didn't want to do that. Control Z.
Okay, so I'm down in the canyons, which I didn't think was gonna actually happen, and I wasn't actually trying for the canyons. But apparently this portion of the canyons is actually not very canyon-like at all. Okay, so I can't do another crew report, which is annoying. Let's do an EVA report here. Store experiment. We're gonna let go. We gotta walk around the back and collect our temperature data. Then we're gonna jump off. EVA report here. And surface sample here. But that'll do it for this episode. If you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.